Today, we are talking about every Sword Fight on the Heights 4 player's dream item on Roblox, the Sword Fight on the Heights 4 Crown of Fire. And yes, I know not every Sword Fight on the Heights 4 player desires to have this item, but it's one of those items made by Roblox that's based off the game Sword Fight on the Heights 4 and is super rare and recognizable, especially if you wear it in Sword Fight on the Heights 4. This item was released on Roblox back in August of 2014 for a price of 10,000 Robux with 100 copies in stock. Since then, quite a few of the crowns have been deleted. There's only 72 total copies in existence, 63 of those being owned by premium users. And as of right now, the best price you can get it for is 500,000 Robux. Take a look at this though. 70% of the available copies have been hoarded. And if you look at the owner history, many of these accounts started hoarding it right around the same time. And I'm going to assume that most of these accounts are probably Shedlitsky's alts. Because this item is so rare, and with 70% of the total copies being hoarded, the odds of anyone getting this item through trade is not very high unless you overpay. I have two friends in which one of them owns the item currently and the other used to own the item. I messaged both of them and got them both to send me the trades they had to make in order to obtain the item, so I'm going to show you guys those. One of them is my friend ZZ999. I've mentioned him before in my past videos. He's a former owner of the item, and looking at the trades, it's honestly insane how much you got to give to get this item, man. Now, these trades that ZZ sent me were made around 2021, so yes, the values of some of these items have obviously inflated, but you still can't knock the fact that if you're wanting to trade for this item, you got to overpay like crazy. With that being said, the first one here, he gave Venom Shank and 3 of the Elemental Helm hats, totaling to a current value of 600k Robux for 119k. Here's a couple more trades that he sent me, just trading the item back and forth between different users, and each time you can see how much you got to overpay for it. Again though, those trades were made back in 2021, and the value of those hats I'm sure were much lower at the time, so value-wise he didn't overpay near as much as what was shown. If you want to see a more accurate and up-to-date trade on what to expect nowadays, my friend Retro just acquired the Sword Fight on the Heights 4 Crown of Fire, and here's what he gave for it. I'm no trade expert, but looking at this trade, it looks like he got a hell of a deal considering he only overpaid 30k for it. He did mention to me that he had to counter with multiple offers before they settled on this trade, but honestly, props to you, Retro, because in my eyes, this looks like a win. But yeah, this has been an item I've always wanted on Roblox. Other than the classic swords, this has been the only item Roblox has made in the catalog that's based off the Sword Fight on the Heights 4 game. At one point, I had actually owned the Linked Sword and Dual Lumina, which I'm really wishing I had held on to those items because they're Sword Fight on the Heights exclusive and they're also worth a shit ton now. Years ago, I had the Dual Lumina back when it was worth like 60k and able to pull classic Fedora and Valk in a 1v1 trade. And then I also had the Linked Sword when it was worth about 100k. It's just crazy to see how much these items go up in value over the years. If I had held on to all of my items at that time, I would probably have 3 of those Sword Fight on the Heights crowns at least, no joke. That's going to do it for the video though. I'd like to again give a special thanks to ZZ and Retro for helping me out with this video. Maybe one day I'll obtain one of the Sword Fight on the Heights crowns that's still in circulation. Even though that's unlikely, there's always a chance. But yeah, until next time, I'm out.